Hey guys, it's Special Forest, and today I am doing a card reading for the sign of Taurus for mid-January 2021. I'm going to start off by pulling a card from my Butterfly Oracle deck just to get an overall energy for the reading for you guys moving forward, what the theme is going to be. Just a reminder as well, these are general readings and they may not resonate for all of you. If they do resonate for you, go ahead and make sure to give this video a like and also to subscribe and turn on your notifications to get weekly updates for your sign. If you want more clarity as well, make sure to check out your moon and rising sign. All right, let's see what we have here for Taurus for mid-January 2021. Let's see what's popping up. We have sobriety. This card actually popped up for the sign of Leo too. And what I mentioned with sobriety is that it's not always just like about quitting drinking. It sometimes has to do with just having a sober mind or clarity of thought. So I'm going to go ahead and start the reading off, and I'm using my Aquarian tarot deck. And let's go ahead and see what it has to say. What is popping up for Taurus? Okay. We have Two of Swords in reverse, and that is in where you're at. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is in your focus, and we have Nine of Pentacles in your subconscious. We have Six of Pentacles, which is supporting you, and then we have the Ten of Cups, which is in your what's opposing you. And then for an overall card from the universe, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Let's see here. I do feel like I'm intuitively picking up with where you're at right now, just based off of the rest of the card reading. You guys are in planning stages right now. You're thinking, to the point maybe of even possibly overthinking with this Two of Swords energy in reverse, about what to do next or where to go next. The Two of Swords is blindfolded, and she does have some energy, her two swords crossing her. So to me, that kind of represents like closed off energy, where you could be like closed off from advice or from other people. Maybe you're really going inward, doing a lot of self-reflection. It's not really a time for like socializing. Like you're really trying to figure out what your next step is and your next direction is. The only thing I would say with this Two of Swords in reverse is to be careful that you're not too rigid in your approach, and that you're still open to receiving advice and some direction to help with your decision making, because it does seem like you're kind of at a crossroads, or you're trying to make a decision moving forward, whether it's career or love or both. Yeah, this is what's popping up. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. And why I think it's kind of more career focused is because the Pentacles is popping up, which has to deal with money issues. Seven of Pentacles could be that you have been spending a lot of time and attention towards something that maybe is taking a little longer than you thought to take off. And it just needs either, and maybe that's why you're having a difficult time making a decision, because you don't know if you want to keep investing time in something you've been spending so much time on and it hasn't really been paying off. And I'm going to pull clarifiers for you guys, so we'll get more clarity moving forward with what's going on here. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which shows up in your subconscious, which to me means that you are fully focused on yourself and in your material gain and your assets and your security and your career. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this is a career reading. This is for you moving forward. Because it was in reverse, I do feel like you don't feel financially secure or stable. but that's what you want, that's what you're trying to achieve, that's what you're working towards, and you're just not quite there yet. And it could have you feeling like a little bit down and out. Again, we're going to pull clarifiers to see what's popping up here. We have the supporting energy of the Six of Pentacles, which to me always represents being careful about where you're investing your time, your money, your energy, and your focus into. When this card is upright, it's a card of like the I can't say that word. Somebody who's very generous, philanthropist. That's the word. And when he's in reverse, it's kind of a time right now to not be overly generous. It's a little bit more of like a holding back, a saving mindset. You're just, and it doesn't always have to be financial. It's sometimes more about being careful about, again, what we're investing our time into, who we're investing our time into, and what we're investing our time into, if that makes sense. And it could, for some of you guys, be about being careful about investing your money in financial security and making sure you're holding on to your money too. And then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and that is in what's opposing you. So I do feel like for some of you guys, potentially some of you have gone through a recent breakup where you thought this was going to be your happy ending. So not only are you trying to figure out what you're going to do in regards to your career and your financial security moving forward, but for some of you, you guys also might be dealing with a little bit of heartbreak, or going back to the drawing board on what a loving, fulfilling, romantic relationship is going to look like for you guys. It is in your opposing position. I feel like for some of you too, who are single right now and want to try and find love, that right now I'm intuitively picking up, it's like it's just not the right time. There's stuff you still need to process and work through, especially with this Nine of Pentacles that popped up in reverse in your subconscious, which is about focusing on yourself right now. And maybe that's also why it's popping up in reverse, is because some people are in resistance to it. They want to distract themselves with some sort of love dynamic or relationship, to distract themselves from the work and the goals and the things that they want to achieve. So just be on the lookout for that. We have the Queen of Swords right now too, and this is popping up from a card from the universe, which is somebody who's very grounded and standing in her power. And I do feel like for you Tauruses, this is the universe saying, this is where your focus needs to be right now. You need to feel confident. You need to feel self-assured. You need to stand in your power again, and that's going to take a little bit of work from what I'm picking up from your reading. And for some of you, even possibly sobriety, like quitting drinking as well, or clear thinking, getting a clear mind. So that's what I have for an overview so far for you guys, for Taurus. And I'm going to be pulling from my mini tarot deck. And at the bottom of the card, it's Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like for some of you, you guys are really trying hard and working hard to achieve and attain your goals. And so let me go ahead and pull some clarifiers. We'll pull some clarifiers for the Two of Swords. Okay, we have the Page of Cups in reverse, we have the Knight of Rods, and we have the Sun. So it seems like the Two of Swords, it's that you guys are again, I feel like for some of you, you guys are dealing with some sort of heartbreak or grief over situations with love, with this Page of Cups coming up in reverse. You're really sorting through some emotional stuff right now. And but what's also popping up is that you do have the sense of like determination and focus and set interests in the path that you want to take in life. And that's why maybe there's Two of Swords. Like, you can do both at the same time. Make sure that you're properly grieving and taking care of your emotional stuff while also remaining focused. So maybe that's why the Two of Swords is in reverse, because it's like you don't have to do one or the either. Maybe you could do both. Maybe that's an option. Sorry about that. Where was I, Taurus? So I was talking about the sun, and the sun also showed up in reverse for you guys for our Two of Swords. And what this is kind of talking about is that maybe some of you guys are interested in a rebrand or an image change, and the sun card is actually supporting that. It's telling you you need to branch outside of your comfort zone, change up some stuff, rethink things, just get re-inspired essentially with where you're at in life, and that just having kind of a new sense of who you are, and then just a refresher basically is what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifying cards for the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see here. Okay, this is actually really great. This is really positive. This is taking a turn for the positive. So I do see with the Seven of Pentacles that a lot of you guys have been investing a lot of time in something, and you're feeling like, why isn't this paying off? Like, I have put so much time and effort into it, and it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere or coming to fruition. And maybe that's why we have the Two of Swords coming up. Some of you guys have gone through a breakup or some emotional stuff going on, but you're still determined and still set on the direction that you were already working in, the stuff that you've already put a lot of hard work into. Maybe some of you guys are thinking about rebranding or restarting over, or kind of giving yourself a new look or a new identity to help kind of push your career forward. Because with the Seven of Pentacles, your focus is in trying to make this thing work. Some of you guys may be feeling a little bit defeated, but all the cards that I have popping up right here say that you don't need to feel that way. Whatever you're putting your time and your energy into is going to be fulfilling. So I have the Queen of Cups, so it looks like whatever kind of emotional stuff you guys were sorting through, you're going to be able to sort through it, so that's not going to be an issue for you guys anymore. And then I also have the Ace of Pentacles, so like brand new beginnings, a financial gain, financial abundance with the Ace of Pentacles energy popping up. And then I also have the Six of Pentacles, but this time it's popping up forward facing, as opposed to reverse, which is in your supporting position, where right now it might be a time to pull back and be careful about what you're investing your time into. But I do strongly feel like this is just temporary, and you guys are going to come out of this flourishing and feeling like your guys' self again, and be back in that loving, like generous spirit of yours. So beautiful so far. I do want to see the Nine of Pentacles and what that has to say and get more clarity on that. I keep looking up at the camcorder because I'm having some issues with my camcorder right now. If I'm filming for too long, I don't know if it's overheating. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm always keeping an eye to make sure it's recording now. But let's see here. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Emperor, Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse again. So a second time. So again, just like more clarifying on you focusing on yourself, not letting other external distractions get in the way. Like, this is what's going to bring you ultimate success and happiness. And this Ace of Cups and getting the Six of Pentacles back in there, and getting back in touch with your feelings and your emotions, and being able to feel like you can be your best self and be your most vulnerable, open, beautiful, honest self. Is making sure you're staying in touch with yourself and working on yourself and focusing on yourself. Nines also represent like a completion of a cycle. So I do feel like you guys are kind of coming out of something that was burdening you. You're feeling re-inspired. You're feeling reinvigorated. Then we have the Emperor. So merging of the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies here, also being deeply psychic and intuitive, learning to trust yourself more, learning to trust your own guidance more, and feeling like your own boss. I'm really picking up on that, this energy from that card. Like, you feel really grounded, you feel very self-assured, and you're ready to move forward, and you're ready to be like your own boss and really take care of stuff, really handle things. And then we have also the Judgment card. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you probably are being very discerning about who you're spending time with and who you're letting into your life right now, which is is awesome, and I think it's incredibly necessary with this Nine of Pentacles energy. Be careful not to get distracted by things that may seem shiny and appealing, and it's going to take you away from your focus, which is yourself right now, and your career and your financial stability, and who you are and who you want to show up as in life. So yeah, I think this is coming in to show you to practice discernment as well. And you'll know your intuition with that Emperor energy popping up is what is going to help you discern who you need to have in your life right now, and who you need to kind of like pull your energy away from. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and that's in your supporting position. One more shuffle. Okay, I've got the Knight of Swords, I've got the Five of Pentacles, and then I've got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it definitely seemed, let's see here. I'm really picking up from this Knight of Swords energy is that not to be super aggressive. Like, I know that the Six of Pentacles is about being careful about who or what you're investing your time and money in, but don't go about it, what I'm picking up as, in like this like bull in the china shop kind of style of going about things. So don't be overly aggressive. Don't be a bully. Don't be like, I'm not talking to anybody right now. Like, I don't want to talk to you because I'm not talking to anybody. So I would just be be careful of that kind of energy. With the Nine of Pentacles, that is, you're self-assured. You don't need to tell anybody. You're just so focused on you that you don't need to come about it aggressively. Just focus on yourself, and don't be so concerned about other people trying to come in. Like, they'll take the hint. Just like focus on your own energy, and they'll already energetically pick up that you don't want to spend time with them right now because you're so focused and you're so busy, okay? And then I have the Five of Pentacles, which I do feel for some of you, and I think I mentioned that with the Two of Swords, like getting outside advice, like not being so closed off from outside advice. The Five of Pentacles is definitely about seeking out help or seeking out additional resources to help progress you and move you forward. So that's also supporting you. So reach out for advice, talk to a close friend, get the support you need or the help you need to move forward. And then I also have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is about somebody trying to hone in and master their craft. It is in reverse, so I do feel like some of you guys are really in the thick of it, and that's probably why you're getting the Seven of Pentacles energy popping up, where you feel a little bit defeated. You feel a little bit like you are working so hard on something, but the energy that surrounds the Seven of Pentacles, the clarifiers we pulled on that, were so positive. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, it's just going to be a perception shift for you guys. It's like change your thought process on it. Instead of looking at it like, oh my God, I'm like toiling away, this is so hard. Like if it's something that you're really passionate about, look at it more like it's a form of play and pleasure and excitement, as opposed to being like so like, oh, I have to do that. Be like, oh my gosh, I get to do this. That's the difference. That's the perception shift there. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers on the Ten of Cups in reverse, and that's what's opposing you. And then I will pull some cards from my Oracle deck for you guys just to close out the reading. Let's see, one more shuffle for the Ten of Cups. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, we have the Page of Rods, and we also have the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys, I feel like, are feeling really stuck or trapped, and with the Eight of Swords in reverse, that is going to lighten up a little bit, especially I think with you doing like a perception shift as well with the work that you're doing. You're not going to feel so trapped or bogged down anymore. Things are going to get a little bit easier for you emotionally and materially and like career-wise for you guys too. Then you have the Page of Rods. So the Page of Rods is all about following your inner passion, following your inner voice, following your inner calling. This card also kind of reminds me a little bit of solitude, like a needing to go inward and follow your own path, which sometimes can feel lonely and isolating, but know that it is temporary and that things moving forward are going to be wonderful and blissful and happy and successful for you. Just keep working at what you've been working at, and it will come to fruition. And then we also have the King of Pentacles supporting you here too. Don't get so, one thing I want to say is don't get so caught up on the financial aspect and how much money you're going to make. Make sure that you're doing it because it's something that you really love doing. That's where the financial abundance is going to come in. So again, I think overall the card reading about, with this card sobriety popping up, which is having a clearer aspect and clearer picture of what's going on. For some of you, it could mean actual sobriety, like not drinking anymore, and maybe some of you guys are already doing that. But it honestly has a lot to do with getting a clearer picture and a clearer idea of things, and looking at things from a little bit of a different angle. So just to close out the reading for you guys, I'm going to pull a few cards from my Energy Oracle deck just to see kind of what you guys need to focus on mid-January coming up. I do want to say too, with that Sun in reverse with the Two of Swords energy, that if some of you guys are feeling like a makeover or a haircut, like that around this time this month would be a great time to do it. If you're feeling like buying some new clothes, or yeah, like I said, getting a new haircut or just trying something different, trying a new hairstyle, that card is in full support of that. All right, let's see here. We've got Caution, and we've got Mystery, and we've got Creativity. Okay. I think the card of Caution matches really well with the energy of the Six of Pentacles, which is being careful about what you're investing your time into and who you're investing your time into. That also kind of reminds me of the Judgment card as well, with practicing your discernment. Really be careful, I think, in mid-January, practicing what is surrounding you in your life and what you can take away that's going to overall benefit and protect your energy moving forward. And then we have Mystery. So be careful, Taurus, with this card popping up, not to hold so tightly onto everything. Like, it seems like a lot of you guys are putting in the hard work and you want this to work out so badly. Leave a little bit of room for mystery. Like, maybe things aren't going to happen the way that you're planning them out in your head. So always leave a little space for that mystery to come into your life, for the universe to surprise you in these beautiful, unique ways. And you will have that happen when you're tapping into your joy and your passion and your happiness, and when you're excited about the things that you're doing. And then I also have Creativity. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be feeling very creative and very inspired, and you are going to be shifting to that mindset and that perspective, being like, how can I do this differently, or how can I approach this in a different way, or how can I have more fun, or bring more magic and more creation and more art and my artistic approach to this. So anyways, that's what I have for you guys for mid-January 2021, and I will see you all next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.